Hello students, I'll be taking Financial Accounting 2 for this semester. In the last semester, that is first semester, you had Financial Accounting 1. This is a continuation of that subject, that is Financial Accounting 2. Under this, you have 6 chapters. I'll be taking you the fourth chapter, that is Fire Insurance Claim. Okay. So other instructions I have already put up in the WhatsApp group. You have to go through the instructions, whatever it is. I'll be sending you the videos, then PDF notes. PDF you copy in your notes. Video, listen, understand what is being explained to you. If you have any doubts, you can put your message in the group or you can contact me personally. Then you complete your notes every day. Whatever the notes I have put up in the group, you try to complete that in a particular day itself. Write down the date on which date I have sent you this thing, and then copy it in your notes. As it is a practical subject, you have to listen the video and understand what it is being explained. Then again copy in your notes. Okay, so I'll be dealing the fourth chapter, that is Fire Insurance Claim. This is in this you will be having a problem wherein it will be asked for 8 and 12 marks. Let us see what is fire insurance claim, what is fire insurance, and how to calculate the claim. As you know that what is fire, it is one of the reasons wherein we take up the insurance. There are several causes or several reasons by which a business may suffer abnormal loss. That is, it is not a normal loss, it is abnormal. Sudden, if something happens, like it may be the fire, theft, strike, it is a loss for the company and it affects the company's growth. So in that case, if there is any fire happened or occurred in a company, there might be a loss in stock or in assets or a profit. So to avoid, we cannot avoid those loss. Okay, it is sudden, or we call it as abnormal loss. But certain precautions can be taken, and how to reimburse those loss. We can reimburse by taking up the insurance, that is called as fire insurance. So if you pay the premium regularly at a regular intervals, if there is a fire, if something happens because of fire, then you can claim for the reimbursement of those loss. So that is called as fire insurance claim. Because of fire, if there is any loss, if you have taken the insurance and paying the premium, you can claim or you can get back those loss. So that is called as fire insurance claim. The policy is to be taken to reimburse those loss. Now under this fire insurance claim, if you take up the insurance, there are if there is a loss, suppose a fire took place, there will be a loss in terms of stock, there will be a loss in terms of assets, there will be a loss in terms of profit. Okay, so here we have to see, I have mentioned here three: claim for loss of stock, claim for loss of assets, and claim for loss of profit. Okay, here you have to undertake only one. We have to study here only one, that is claim for loss of stock. Now here under we did not study about the loss of assets and loss of profit. As per the syllabus, we have to study only loss of stock by fire. Now how to calculate those loss? There are several steps are involved. There are 3 steps. I will be explaining you each and every steps. Once I have explained the step, we will go for the problems. Okay. So let us see the steps. Now, claim for loss of stock. The first step is how do you, because in the absence of proper record, why we prepare all these steps, why we go through is, if we don't have a proper records. Okay, so at that time it is difficult to estimate how much loss it has occurred or how much loss took place. So in that case, what they do is they go through these 3 steps and find out the estimated loss or actual loss. Then they can file a claim against for the insurance company. The first step is trading account. We have to open the trading account of which year? Very important, it is accounting related to previous year. Trading account is an account opened for the information related to the previous year. So what do you record here is opening stock, purchases, wages, carriage inwards, then sales, closing stock. After that the difference what you get is considered as gross profit. Okay. So we prepare this trading account to find out what? To find out the gross profit of the previous year. Okay. After that we will go for the next step, that is memorandum trading account. So first we go through the trading account, prepare the trading account of the last year. Okay. Now next we will go for the memorandum trading account. That is memorandum trading account is of current year. We prepare the account is of current year. See, I have mentioned here accounting related to the current year till the date of fire. If the accounting year opens on January, if the fire took place on April, so we have to prepare the memorandum trading account from the January to April. So what is to be recorded? What are the things to be recorded in memorandum trading account? We record purchases, opening stock, sales, then gross profit rate which we will get through working note. After that we prepare the closing stock. Closing stock, what we will get is the stock on the date of fire. So what you will get is the stock on the date of fire. Next, gross profit as a percentage of sales. Percentage we calculate on a sales. Then we get a amount of gross profit. Closing stock is a balancing figure. So we open this memorandum trading account. This is the second step of calculating the claims. Let us see the next step. Prepare the working note. This is a working note required to calculate the rate and the claim. So to calculate the rate, the gross profit rate is equal to gross profit divided by sales into 100. Gross profit divided by sales into 100, we will get the rate. Then prepare the statement of claim. So what we have to prepare is estimated stock on the date of fire, that is a closing stock. We prepare here, see, closing stock of a last year closing stock, so that we have to prepare and write here. Less stock saved. What is a stock saved? Suppose if there is a loss of 1 lakh rupees and there is a 20,000 loss of stock saved. So what is the stock destroyed by fire? You will get. So deduct this, you will get. See, loss, what is the estimated stock? How much stock they had in when the fire took place? Suppose 1 lakh rupees, 20,000 rupees was saved because of they have saved of fire. What is lost? Lost is 80,000. So this is what you have to prepare, statement of claim. This is the third step. Next, the last step is to calculate the actual loss. So what is the actual loss here? Actual loss is actual loss has to be calculated, and then actual loss is average loss is equal to value of the policy divided by the value of the stock on the date of fire into the value of the stock destroyed. So these things we prepare and we calculate the average of loss. Value of the policy is nothing for what price the policy has been taken. So that policy amount we have to write divided by the value of the stock. What is the stock on the date of fire? See that here you will get it. Then divided by value of the stock destroyed. Okay. So this is the third step. So finally we will get how much amount we have to claim from the insurance company. So these three steps are to be followed to calculate the loss of stock. Okay. First one is trading account. This is the account related to the previous year. Then memorandum trading account. This is of current year and information. Then working note we prepare. Then finally we go for the calculation of the amount of loss through formula. That is average loss is equal to value of the policy divided by the value of the stock on the date of fire into value of stock destroyed. So these three steps we follow to calculate the thing. Then from the next video I will be sending you the problem how to calculate using these three steps and calculate the amount of loss. Okay. So this This is a theory part, or we can see the first part of a fire insurance claim. You have to copy this above information in your notes. Then one by one the problem we will do under the fire insurance claim. If you have any doubts related to it, you can message me, you can contact me, and copy those above information in your notes. Thank you.